Hi and welcome to my channel. My name's Teresa and I'm the car boot crafter, and welcome to Christmas in July. Another simple Christmas craft for you to do this month and put away for that very busy month in December when we're all busy trying to catch up and do other crafting. So this is a really simple cute little snowflake decoration that you can do. I'm doing it in a red and a green, and I'll show you that in a minute. But you can use whatever colour you like. But I do think it's a great way of stash busting your small paper packs. So this one I picked up from Poundland, and I picked up a few more at the car boot sale for about 50p, and they're very colourful. But I've also got some white ones, so I could have done them in white if I wanted. Or you can use any colour you've got, any colour you like, or any papers you want. It's just, for me, I'm stash busting these cards. What you'll want is 12 pieces if you are using the 4x6. You'll need 12 pieces of these papers. But if you're not using any of these 4x6s, then just go straight for the measurements. But I'm going to show you how I cut up my 4x6 to get started on this project. Because I know this is 4 inches, I want 1-inch strips, and rather than keep measuring at 1 inch and cutting, I think it's far easier, because this is 4 inches, to line it up, double check it's 4 inches, then go across to 3 inches and cut, then to 2 inches and cut, and then do that tricky 1-inch one right at the end. So you're going to only got to do that once rather than 4 times. Then you've got 4 pieces of 1 inch by 6 inches, and we're going to cut those down. So what we want is one piece that's 4 3/4 there, one piece that's 4 inches like that, another piece that is 3 1/4, and the last piece is 2 1/2. And if you're eagle-eyed, you'll have spotted that I'm going down in 3/4 of an inch increments. So what you could do if you wanted to make this even bigger is go up. So this is 4 3/4. You could do another one and have 5 pieces, so this one would be 5 1/2, but I'm not going to do that today. I'm just going to stick with these. Another tip is these pieces, these 2 smallest pieces, they're waste, but these 2 you could cut down so that they measure the same as those 2, just to save a bit of paper if you were trying to save paper. And as you can see, I've got quite a few of them that I'm saving, because I'm going to do quite a few of these, so I want to make sure I've got plenty of papers in. So the next thing you're going to do is you're going to glue the end. So you've picked up your biggest piece, your longest piece, and you're going to put a piece of glue on there. Bring in your next size, which is why I stack them like that, so that I can see very clearly without having to measure. And I'm just going to lay that on top so that this end glues. And I'm going to do that again and lay that one on top like that, so that those are all gluing that end. And then I'm going to do the same again and bring on that last piece like that. Now normally when I'm doing this, I will then pop that down and leave it to dry while I do another one, because you will need 12 of these. I'm doing 6 in red and 6 in green, and you'll see how they end up in the, at the end. But so you'll need 6 of these, and I would have them all lined up, and by the time I finished my 6th one, this one would have dried. But I'm just doing one because I'm just demonstrating it. So next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to, because I'm demonstrating, I don't want my glue to slip, I'm just going to pop that on the end. You could do that already if you wanted, but this is just for me for now. Normally I'd just leave them flat and they'd dry. So the next thing you're going to do is get your bone folder and curl them. And what you want to do is curl them so the shortest one is on the inside. So the longest one is on the outside of the curve. I hope that makes sense. So you've got them like that. Okay, and then you're going to glue again. So the ends of each one of these four, you're going to put a little bob of glue going across your papers again. So 1, 2, 3, and last one, 4. And I would usually do this after this end's dried, because it just makes it far easier, and I haven't got something heavy pulling that down. So then this is my longest one. I'm going to bring in the next size up, and I'm going to bring it in and glue them two pieces together. I'm lining them up like that, and what that does is, I just hold it like that, it creates a curve on that longest piece, and you're going to carry on doing that with all of them. So bring them all across like that, making sure you line them up, and then what you end up with is that shape, like a C shape with all of that. And because you've curled them, they want to go, they're happy to go into that sort of shape. Now we did put glue on the inside of that one, and that's because what we want to do now is to glue those two together like that, and you end up with this like a petal shape. And I have pinned that because I want that to glue, and the tension, especially in those papers, will try and pull it apart. So I always put a little pin or peg or something on there just to hold them together. So once you've done that once, you'll do it again. And this one's dry. This one was done a little while ago. And then what you're going to do is you're going to put some glue on. So this is the one that's already done. I'm going to put some glue on there, just on the bottom there, and then I'm going to very carefully take that pin off and glue that together like that, and I'm going to pop that pin back on to hold it like that. And what you want to do is do that. If you're doing it like me, I'm doing it in two different colours, but if you were all doing them, say if you were doing them all white or all black, you would do them all in the same colour. So I've done that 6 times. And then what you're going to do is, I'm alternating mine, so they'll come together like that. I'm going to leave that till the last. So I'm going to alternate mine. I've got my hot glue out because I think my PVA glue is not going to do it. And what I'm going to do is put a little bob of glue. Let's get me glue going. Oh, that's a bit too much. Is put a little bit along the bottom. And I'm going to put a little bit there as well, just to hold it. And then I'm going to squeeze them together like that. Hold that for a second. And then I'm going to do the next one. So the next one's green. Let's move those two out of the way. Put a little bit at the bottom, a little bit there, and then squeeze them together like that. Okay, and I'll bring the next one in. Put some at the bottom, a little piece there. This just holds it all together like that. Actually, I'm going to put it at the end. I think that's probably going to be easiest. Normally I would peg them and use PVA glue, but I'm not sure it's going to hold. So there we go. So again, bring this one out. Instead of doing it there, I think I'm going to do it at the end. I think that might work easier with the glue gun. And then a piece on there. Let's put a little bit more on there actually. Bring that in like that. And then my last one I'm going to hold very carefully and put a little bit of hot glue on the bottom and on. I'm going to put this, because it's the last one, it's got to attach to both sides. I'll put it on both and then just squeeze that in like that. There we go. And there is my little snowflake. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I've got some little colours, little gems, I think. There we go. And I'm going to see if I can find a nice, oh, that's a nice coloured one, isn't it? It's quite a nice size as well. So let's put some hot glue on the back of that and pop that in the middle. That's one there. Let's see if we can find one for the other side. Oh, that's a nice one, isn't it? Use that one for the other side. Let's flip that over. That should have stuck by now, hopefully. And this will help hold it all together as well. There we go. And that then is my little snowflake. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some thread, just pop it in between there so I can hold it up. In fact, let's do that now. I've got a little bit of green baker's twine, I think. So let's pull that out. There we go. I'm going to knot it, I think. Right, how big do I want it? There, that should be fine. Let's knot that. Cut all the extra off. I hope that wasn't out of camera shot. It might have been, mightn't it? And I think I'm going to put it between those two because the others are already glued. Let's put some glue in there. Push that in. Use my bokeh tool. Push that in and push it together, and there we go. That is a Christmas decoration, very colourful Christmas decoration. Do like reds and greens at this time of year, and yeah, it's going to use up a lot of my 4x6 papers as well. Might do some in one colour and some in another. Let's just slip that little bit off. There we go. Flip it over. So when it's on the tree, either side looks just as pretty with a beautiful little heart on it. What do you think? I hope you like them. I really like doing them. As I say, it's a long time since I've done them. And I'm pretty sure I just use regular glue rather than the hot glue gun. Now I better go and see if I've got any more glue sticks. Anyway, I'll see you in the next video. Hope you enjoy that. Hope you're going to give it a go. Nice and quick and easy. I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye for now.